Rewind was maybe one of the, if not the most successful movies, maybe the past years. I think last year it was the most successful MMFF movie. But before all that success, how did Direct May actually start as a filmmaker?
Well, how did I start? I started as a production assistant from the bottom. That's how I started. Because during that time, we didn't have the filmmaking was really film, as in negative. So mahal gumawa ng pelikula.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just like now you can jump in and do your own film, and
Yeah.
it's cheaper because it's digital. Back then, wala kaming ganong opportunities. We didn't have those opportunities. So the way to do, to enter the industry, to become a director, which is just always my dream, was to enter the industry, mainstream. So, and the only opportunity available was to become a production assistant. I tried, ang kapal ng mukha ko, no? I said, I want to go for a higher position. And then they said, no, it's better if you become a PA first. And then my impression of a PA is someone na nagtitimpla ng kape
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So parang ako, ayoko, parang ang baba ng ano. I didn't go to UP for that. Yabang, no? But then they said, when you become a PA, you get a bird's eye view, or at least you get to see all the positions, and later on you might realize it's not directing that you really want. Maybe it's something else, and because of your position that you get to deal with all these positions, then you'll know exactly what you want. Never change naman, but
So it's like you're an on the ground generalist, and you get a view of, if you want to specialize in a particular
eventually,
field.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
eventually. So, but it didn't change. I still wanted to be a director. But that was my position. So, PA, script continuity. After script continuity, I became an assistant director. But talagang, I rose from the ranks. As in talagang climbing the ladder.
Pag AD ba ano ginagawa? Parang yung acting mismo, di ba? Tama ba?
No, the AD is the director's. The acting is the director's
Okay.
role, responsibility. But I help in everything else.
Okay.
The assistant director, that's why I'm toughest on my AD, because I used to be an AD. And the role is very important because siya yung glue. The
Glue
AD
guy.
communicates with all departments to make
Mm.
sure that everything flows smoothly.
Okay.
You are on schedule, you are on budget.
Yeah.
Of course, the producer is the one saying, okay, this is just our budget. We only have 20
Yeah,
talents,
yeah.
make it work. And then I communicate with the director.
Yeah.
The director tells me how he wants the scene and his requirements.
Yeah.
And I communicate with production design,
Got
location,
it.
the production manager, everybody.
So parang yung director yung visionary. And then it's
Yes.
the AD's job to make sure that vision is translated
Executed.
into a well-oiled machine that
Yes.
gets the output.
And everyone is functioning. Like, I know what I have to know. I have to have foresight. I have to
Yeah.
know what the next scenes are, what the next shots are, so that everything is working smoothly. So your mind is like 10 steps ahead all
Yeah.
the time. So it's a very important job, and the responsibility is huge.
Okay.
So as an AD, of course, from script ko, you're just giving the continuity and also reading the actors. It's also a tough job, but
Yeah, yeah.
leveling up,
Yeah.
it's even tougher.
So
So
as a, if although of course you did well in all of them, that's why you're where you are now. Pero in terms of qualities or characteristics that make a good, let's say, production assistant, script con, AD, ano yung siguro qualities that make you successful in each? Kasi I'm sure iba din yan, di ba? May iba masiyang talaga sa ibang role, di ba? Or ibang skill or ibang characteristic will make you more successful in one versus another. Ano yung for those aspiring to enter the film industry or some form of it? Ano yung tingin mong characteristic that makes you successful in each?
I think I will generalize it
Okay.
because this is important in all.
Yeah.
Attention to detail, reading between the lines, the subtext, because not everything is on the script. So you have to end foresight because you have to be 10 steps ahead. Like when you read it, okay, so it says here you have to understand it in a deeper level. You
Yeah.
don't just
Yeah.
take it on the surface
Yeah.
level. And then important is humility.
Mm.
Because if you make mistakes, you have to be able to understand and accept that you made a mistake. You don't there's accountability,
Yeah.
and there's also you never stop wanting to learn,
Mm.
because you don't know everything when
Yeah.
you step
Yeah.
into that job, and then you will always learn something new from everyone and in every project. So there has to be that desire to learn,
Okay.
and then that humility to accept when you make mistakes, and accountability when you make the mistake, and always pay attention to the details, listen.
Yeah.
So I guess all that encompassing na yon in all the positions, it's
Regardless of position,
yeah.
these virtues or characteristics yung it's a recipe for success.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Because I don't give up on people.
Yeah. Maybe let's talk a bit about your craft. So you climbed up the ladder. Um, then you became a director. What was what was your biggest break as a director?
Well, okay. So by the time that I was given my break as a director, I was enjoying becoming an AD, as an
Okay.
assistant director. Kaya ganyan ko na lang yung pagiging AD eh. Tipong like I was asked to come to the set because the AD was they didn't have an AD. The AD lang parang ano yan, nag-volunteer lang siya. Producer talaga siya, and then biglang nagkakagulo na sa set, so they called me, "May, come here," ganyan. Tipong nabasa ko lang yung script, kaya ko yan. So enjoy na ako. So when they said that, okay, magde-direct ka na, May, parang ako, okay, parang next step. But
Na-excite ka ba or natakot ka or parang nag-enjoy na ako dito eh.
parang ganon, pero hindi naman sa natakot. Parang, okay, moving on, parang ganon. And then again, like what happened to me when I jumped from one position to another, parang, hindi pa pala ako ganon ka marunong mag-direct. And then some people said na parang hilaw pa yata, parang ganon. And again, ayun na naman. I think that's the story of my life. Parang lagi akong, pag nagba-back to one, pag nagna-next level na ako, nagba-back to one ako. And then I realize ang daming hindi ko pa alam. And then, I asked, and then I reached a point, you mentioned it earlier, did I ever reach a point na sinabi ko na, wag na lang, iba na lang, or hindi ko na lang to gagawin.
Yeah.
I also reached that point when I was already a director.
Yeah.
Kasi parang hindi ako nabibigyan ng break eh. They're saying na okay naman, but not good enough. Parang parang it's just not, parang not quite.
Nothing brilliant. Parang
Yeah,
ganon.
parang ganon. So I'm always second unit director. I was given a directing job for a film, pero yung trilogy hindi na nasundan. While my contemporary, which was Kathy Garcia, moved on and then made hits. Ganyan. So ako naiwan ako. So parang ako, ano na mangyayari sa akin? And then doon ako nag-stop and say na parang maybe this isn't my path. Baka pinipilit ko lang because I wanted so badly. And then parang I said, I didn't know. I mean, what should I do? Just so I will learn, or just so I will move up.
Yeah.
And so I approached Direk Olive. She was going to do a movie because she took a long break from
Yeah.
directing. And she was going to do a movie which was In My Life. The one of Vilma Santos, John Lloyd Cruz, and Luis Manzano, which was shot in New York. And then I said, she didn't have an AD. And then I said, if it's what it takes for me to learn, take a step back and be an AD again to her. Maybe I will learn.
So it's not even a sidestep, diba? Kuwari, hindi man lang siya lateral move tapos umiba ng linya. Talaga nag-step
No,
back
I
talaga.
step back. So
Yeah.
take 10 steps backwards. Learn again.
Okay.
So that's what I did. And others frowned upon it. Like others are saying, huh?
Nandun ka na eh.
Bakit? Parang bakit ganun? Parang ang naman ng pride mo, ganyan, kakahiya or what? But I said, that's how desperately I want it.
To learn.
And then if after this project, talagang hindi, then it would have made for a good swan song.
Yeah.
Because shot in New York,
Yeah.
Olivia Lamasan, Vilma Santos, John Lloyd, first project of Luis and Vilma Santos.
Yeah.
So parang for me, if it's going to be my last film
So be
project,
it.
yeah, so be it. But at least, di ba? So, but, and then I said, hindi ko na alam ano after that, but maybe it's not for me.
Yeah.
But after that, they gave me my first film, my first full length, and tuloy-tuloy na yon. But it still wasn't, parang the first wasn't good din.
Yeah.
Parang for me, parang okay, gets ko na yung hirap nga ako talaga na parang I still need to learn a lot. And every project is a learning experience,
Yeah.
parang ganon.
Yeah. About your storytelling, your style, meron bang distinct na direct may na style of storytelling?
I honestly don't know. I'm not conscious of it. If there is a style, please tell me because I don't know. All I know is that I do a lot of slow mos. That's just a technical style. But I think if there is something that's a signature of mine would be I always put a value or I value telling stories about families, about keeping the family together
Yeah.
and marriage
Yeah. Yeah.
because I am that is parang ano yan, I'm rooting for people to commit
Yeah.
to marriage,
Yeah.
and that's something that I believe in, and yung values na yon siguro I think that would be a signature style in terms of if style is concerned. Ako ano lang parang hindi ko alam yung technical kung meron, honestly. But I do know that those are the stories that I tell and I want to keep telling.
So more of the theme or the undertones of
Yeah.
family, marriage,
Yeah.
and faith and stuff like that.
And faith,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
definitely.
I think it's quite evident to rewind. I think there were certain shots there which I think were thoughtfully crafted to juxtapose, let's say, the rosary and what was about to happen, and even maybe the name. Maybe I don't know. Sadya ba yun?
Well, yeah, the thing is that was written by our writer, si
Yeah,
Enrico Santos.
yeah.
Of course, when I read the script, it was given to me. I think it was late 2019 or 2020. And when I read it, it's like, oh my gosh, this is a story I want to direct. This is a story I want to tell. Kasi talaga it was so close to my heart. Everything I want to say in a film nandun. Faith,
Galing.
relationships, family, marriage,
Purpose of life.
the purpose of life, and all parang how do we love?
Yeah.
Parang how far will we go in loving somebody? So it's unconditional love. What is how will you show your love for others?
Ako, more than love, parang more of purpose of life yung theme that was that stuck with me in that movie. Na, syempre, I can relate, diba? The corporate guy spending a lot of time here. Pag panahon na ba, diba? Ano ba talaga nagmamatter,
Yeah,
diba? And if you had to do it all over again,
yeah,
what would you have done? And the beauty is, when you start, if you watch a movie like Rewind, or if you listen to this, or I'm sure this is not the first time you've heard something of this tone, diba? Nothing's stopping us from doing that change the following day, or maybe even at that moment, diba? And sometimes it just needs that aha moment in that movie, in that podcast, in that reel that you saw, to change that behavior, and then that behavior to a lifestyle, and that lifestyle to the relationship and overall trajectory of a marriage or someone's life. Diba?
yeah. And that's why I really wanted to do it, and I think it was told at the time that people needed it the most, because we were coming from the pandemic
Yeah,
when things were going back to normal, but we never really processed the pain that we experienced during the pandemic.
that's true.
Everyone experienced a sense of loss, whether it's you lost a loved one, loss of jobs, or finances, and then you I'm sure there were questions, existential questions, but we were never processed, and we had the collective trauma, collective pain that we just had to move on because things were going back to normal.
Yeah.
And then that movie, I said, was offered to me in 2019, early 2020, before the
Pre-pandemic
pandemic.
pa.
And then we
Okay.
didn't do it because of the pandemic. And then Dongyan didn't want to do it because, of course, they wanted to keep safe for their children. And all in God's perfect time.
Yeah.
It was told at the time that people needed it.
That's right.
And then that's why it resonated with so many people because they needed that good cry first, a release, and to realize that, remind yourself, what is the purpose of life? What is my purpose? Because we went through so much pain. We all lost something, someone, time, even time. But what is the meaning of all of this? I mean, our lives. And it was very, and then parang yung mga tao gustong mag-essay writing contest
Oh,
after. Parang,
correct.
parang lahat ng tao gusto magsulat after may mga
Correct.
posts after watching it na sabi nila na they could relate in this way. And it affected people in different ways. And that's the beauty of the film. And that's why parang such a blessing to be able to tell a story like that.
And to direct a movie at that time
Yeah.
with and a movie of that caliber.
Yeah, parang ano siya, it's one of those na would rarely come, and I'm just so happy that it was given to me. I thought natakot ako. So, oh my gosh, baka hindi ko na ito magawa kasi nung sinabi that the couple won't be doing it, oh no, baka mamaya I won't get to do it. Na so when they told me, oh, you're gonna do it, I'm so happy talaga.
Was it really meant for them or
Yeah, it was meant for them
okay,
talaga. It was
okay.
really meant for them.
Okay. When it comes to, I mean, you've done a lot of movies, and like you shared, certain themes ka na present. Slow-mo is a style that you do, but you're yet to really maybe define yung style mo completely. No? Meron bang mga artista na medyo just get your style better than others?
Mm, meron ba? I'm not sure. Well, I think it depends on the theme too.
Okay.
Basta ang important naman sa akin with my cast or at least with my actors is that kasi even with a director and an actor there is chemistry. So
Okay.
important din yung chemistry na yon.
How does that work?
So-
I mean, very clear for me yung, let's say, leading man sa leading lady, di ba? Kailangan
Yeah.
mukhang sila talaga.
Oo.
Kailangan nasasabayan nila yung emosyon ng bawat isa.
Mhm.
Kailangan kinikilig yung audience, di ba? Believable and may spark.
Mhm.
Paano naman yung chemistry ng director and actor or actress?
Well, like chemistry sa actors, natatrabaho yon. Merong iba na parang gets niya kaagad. Magtinginan lang kami, gets na nila. Or like when I give instructions, minimal, they get it right away. And then parang eksakto parang we're on the same wavelength and
Yes,
they know
yes.
maybe shared experiences, parehong background and all, or in terms of, baka iba-ibang reasons.
Okay.
So, I would say, yon may chemistry kami kasi gets niya right away. Gets niya when I say something. Gets niya when
Gets.
even minimal supervision or guidance. Merong iba, tinatrabaho mo.
Gets.
And that's like in romance, minsan merong chemistry na walang attraction yung isa sa isa't isa eh. But then, natatrabaho yon.
Gets.
Ito yung mahirap. May mga tao na may blocks. Like,
What do you mean?
meaning ayaw nila mag-take na instructions. Like for example, kahit na mo, hindi nag-work direct, hindi nag-work, ayaw nila patulong. Pag ganun, wala akong magagawa. Because no matter what I do, parang, it's not like I give up right away. Pero you can tell if there's a block, you're not getting through. So, iiba-ibahin mo yung way. Parang, okay, is it like, do you talk about the character more? Kasi sometimes yung personal doesn't
Yeah.
work for them eh.
Yeah.
Maybe they're evading. Maybe they don't want to face their realities or their past or whatever. Sometimes naman, gusto nila yung pinag-uusapan yung past. Sometimes they prefer character. They can relate to the character. or sometimes it's the emotion right now.
Okay.
So it really varies. And then
Yeah.
like one actor, alam ko hindi na nag-work sa kanya yung yung past niya. So I didn't even touch on that.
Gusto mo ba sabihin ko sino? Blind secret ba?
Hindi
Blind
naman. Ay,
item.
si Joshua. Joshua, kasi hindi na ilang taon na siya eh.
Okay.
So whatever his past is or ano yung backstory niya in life, hindi na mag-work yon. Mas nag-work sa kanya yung character. So
Okay.
parang okay. And there's something about that character na he can relate to. Maybe the emotion at that moment. Like meron kaming isang scene na umiiyak siya. Tapos nun parang he's just frustrated. He's frustrated because why did my mom have to die? That's the scene. Parang ganon. Bakit ganon? Ganyan, ganyan. He's questioning. Pero yung quiet lang siya. Pero makita mo that the tears are there. Meron lang siya sasabihin. But he's frustrated. Emotion is frustration. And then I said, okay, how are you feeling? And then, syempre, you start with that eh. You have to know how they're feeling. And then he said, pagod na ako. And then, okay, pagod na ako.
Yeah.
So, parang pagod na ako. Gaano ka kapagod? And then, pagod na ako. Pagod na ako. And then, sige, sigaw mo. Pagod na ako. So, ganyan. Tapos, bigla na lang, ayun na.
Yeah.
And then, okay, he's there. He's there na. And then, sometimes naman, parang, alam na nila, they get to prepare in advance. So, parang hindi mo na anuhin. But, usually, it's something na, something that is familiar to them. Something that they know well. Whether it's at the moment na feeling, sometimes it's the character. And then, iba-iba eh. Iba-iba talaga.
And how long does that usually take? Like, to get the right emotion in place? Kasi I'm sure pag kunwari iiyak, hindi naman yan instant mami na biglang iiyak eh, di ba? Minsan, siguro kung, especially if method or may paghuhugutan siyang past experience to bring out the right emotion, that will take some time, di ba? So, ano yun, parang hihintayin nyo na ready na siya for that scene?
Depends. Sometimes we do. Like merong isa, sabi ko, I need the tears here. And then sabi ni Josh, parang iyak ba ako dito? Parang hindi ako iiyak kasi 'di ba dapat ganito yung feeling. So, we discussed it and I said, no, kasi, so I had to explain where his character is coming from. So parang nabigla siya, so he had to prepare. Usually naman I give them time kasi hindi naman every scene, ganun kayo. Especially wala kayong oras at nagmamadali na kayo. Especially pag TV series. Anyway, so we did that scene and then ready na siya. Pero na-feel ko that midway, nawawala. Nawawala kasi siguro dahil hindi nga siya
Natural.
buo eh.
Yeah.
So, I just before the scene, nag-cut ako sa just before the scene, I called, I radioed Call Kaloy, Carlo Aquino. Kasi yung role niya doon is the brother, di ba? And it's okay to not be okay. And then I said, tell Kaloy to say, Pat, wag mo ko iwan, in his mat voice. And so, habang nung nagsiscene, parang nagsasalita, dialogue, and then, tell Kaloy to speak. Kaloy. And then, Pat, wag mo kong iwan. Because meron silang bond. And feel na niya na kuya niya si Carlo. Kumbaga parang, ando na siya he has internalized being Patrick. And and yung pinanggalingan na scene kasi, iniwan niya, he walked out and left him and followed Anne. So, nung naggaganon yung si Carlo on the side, na voice lang, bigla siyang umiyak, naawa siya dun sa kapatid niya. Parang na-feel niya yung parang, wag mo kong iwan, Pat.
May mga ganyang technique pala, no?
Merong ibang actors nagsasabi sa akin na parang, Direk, I don't wanna use my personal kasi I'm a mother na now. I cannot use it. I don't wanna bring it home. I don't wanna be burdened by yung bigat na yon.
Yeah.
So parang ako, okay. And then, but if, yung parang alam ko naman pag, okay lang. Sometimes, parang, you don't wanna tread on yung i-disrespect mo. But you also know, if you know the person well enough, you know when it's okay. Alam mo pag pwede. Kasi parang may iba talagang just to get the shot. Sige.
So you really also need to spend a lot of time and get to know your talents and your actors and actresses.
Yeah.
No? Kasi I can imagine Yan yung chemistry talaga. And to have that winning shot, you have to have that winning moment, winning emotion, to be able to convey the message the way it needs to be conveyed.
Like merong isa, he said that I know ina-avoid niya to talk about yung daughter niya. There's this other actor. So alam ko, okay, so I don't use it. I don't use it. Pero there was one time, it was so appropriate eh. The scene was very appropriate that I use it or like I mentioned the daughter. It's not in a disrespectful way naman. Pagka-mention ko pa lang ng pangalan, gumanon na agad sa mata, kita ko na yung emotion eh. So, and then he said later on na, I have been avoiding using that, but thank you. So, iba-iba eh. Alam mo when you can use it. Alam mo rin, you have to spend a lot of time to know the person enough para alam mo if it's okay and also to know what techniques can be used.
Grabe. Iba din pala, no? Ako may newfound deeper appreciation ako in the whole process of a movie. Like now, I think after this conversation, when I watch a movie, meron ka bang work na masabi mo na this is the hit that will define my legacy? Or, of course, syempre ayaw mo din naman na yun, di ba? Gusto mo, always the next one will be better than the previous one. Pero so far, ano yung parang masasabi mong your signature movie?
Alam mo, honestly, hindi ko alam talaga. Kasi it's not like I do it na parang ito ang mark ko or ito ang
Okay.
may parang in hindsight, I'd say maybe rewind siguro.
Yeah.
Siguro rewind. I think kasi nandun din yung maturity on kasi nung una before rewind came, I would say it would be Bride for Rent because it was it was a film that I did nung year na ikakasal ako before we
Okay.
got married.
Okay.
And then I was asked by was she creative manager that time, si Carmi Raimundo. She asked me, Direk, what do you want to say in this movie? And then she said, well, coming from the perspective of someone who's about to get married. And then I said, well, during this time kasi, ang daming mistress movies. And I just want people, and parang nafa-forget na yung value of marriage and commitment. And I just want people to be inspired to get married and to commit. Because for me, iba yung commitment. Parang yung commitment is you're sealing the deal. And that is what I want to impart sa movie na to. And that's why nung kumita siya, when it made a lot of money, it was a box office hit, I was so happy kasi parang feeling ko, ang daming nakakita nun and they got the message. And then somebody even messaged me, sinabi na, ang saya, parang gusto kong ikasal, gusto kong maniwala ulit sa kasal at maniwala ulit sa commitment. Kasi others are parang, ayaw na mag-commit, parang ganon. So, that was me before I got married. Rewind, on the other hand, is me being married
Yeah.
and me having gone through so much more in life. And this is the older self reminding people again the value of, and then you go beyond lang the commitment to yung that kind of love. We mentioned earlier yung parang how do you love? And we're not talking about romantic love or love dun sa asawa lang eh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's love in general.
Yeah.
How do you love?
Yeah.
And you love so much that you're willing to give yourself, which is rooted in faith.
Yeah.
Because how much did Jesus love
Yeah,
us? He
yeah.
gave himself up.
Yep. Yep.
And that film for me spoke about my values, my faith, family, everything that I
So it was
wanted
personal
to say.
to you.
It was very personal.
Would
to
you
me.
say every film is personal to you?
It is?
But-
I
but-
always try to find something naman na I will latch on to so
But-
that it will be para malabas mo yun eh.
Correct. Pero ito was a different kind of personal, I
Oh
guess.
yeah. Yeah.
And going back to what we were talking about a while ago, timing din. It was a movie people maybe needed or
Yeah.
wanted at that time.
there is a social responsibility in becoming a filmmaker, a director, because the medium speaks to so many people at the same time. The reach is wide. And so when you send out a message, when you project a message or you speak about something, you have a social responsibility because that is going to affect people. Film is supposed to do that. It's supposed to affect people. It's supposed to make them see a different view, and it has to, parang merong ano na ano ka napapaisip ka And your message is something that's very important. May social responsibility ka kung ano yung sinasabi mo because of what you are telling them to do or how they can feel. So, yon, that's one. Remember that you have a social responsibility, a huge responsibility to your audience.
Did you ever say no about that last point? Did you ever say no to, let's say, a certain direction or a certain turn in a movie because it just didn't sit well with you in terms of the values that you think?
Remember I mentioned earlier na I was always second unit, I was never given a break, ganyan. Then suddenly, someone approached me and said, "Hey, I'll give you a project and you're going to be the lead." So I was so excited kasi, oh wow, finally, I'm going to be, it's my time to shine.
Yeah.
And then, what's the concept? And then sinabi na, oh, it's simple. Ang gusto lang naman namin dito, it's kind of sexy. And gusto lang namin yung, pag pinalabas mo to, parang ang pakiramdam mo, parang namboboso lang yung lalaki sa babae. Parang ganon. Parang ako, yun yung vision. And you're telling a girl na parang, ganon dapat ang ma-feel nung nanonood na binobosohan yung babae. How would I feel? Na parang,
That you took part in that.
and ako
Diba?
yung ganon ang feeling nyo And then, so syempre ako parang noon, I was tormented kasi parang ang feeling ko, wow, big break ko na to. I'm going to have my own. And then, but this is the vision. And then so I was talking to my best friend about it. And then she said, think of it this way, May. If merong sabi niya, that's free TV and everyone has access to it. If a minor, if a boy rapes someone or like a boy rapes another girl because of the show na na-influence siya dahil nga of how it's affecting him, that's on you. So ako
Damn.
parang you have to think 10 steps ahead din na parang how is it going to affect someone who's going to have access to this? Hindi mo makokontrol how it's going to affect people. Like what we said, it plants seeds.
Yeah.
And it can be a bad seed
Yeah.
that can be planted.
Yeah.
So parang, ayoko nga nung ganon. So I had to beg off. Even if it meant na, okay, I'm going back to And because hindi yun yung ko, I don't share the same vision and value. So parang hindi ko kayang gawin yun because of the thought na ganon. And then sinabi nga, sana ginawa mo na lang is inano mo to, kasi nung time na yun, dun pa lang natakot na ako. Kasi my first
Buti di mo sinampal, siguro.
hindi naman. Kasi
Hindi naman.
parang,
Kasi,
what I could have done, my mistake was, I could have slanted it in a way na hindi yun lang ang vision.
gets.
'Di ba? Na parang what is the repercussion of this? What is yung parang meron kang social values na pwede mong na-impart din. You could have pwede mo namang na-twist yon or pwede mong siyang pwedeng nag-evolve yung story. It doesn't have to be that. So that's what I learned in the process na parang in hindsight, that's what I could have done pala. Sabi kasi, sana ginawa mong malamalena. Parang oo nga, hindi ko naisip yun, nagpanik ako kasi bata pa ako noon But then, that's a lesson learned. So now, if ganyan, hindi ka ma-intimidate sa ganun lang agad and then right away yun ang thinking mo.
Yeah.
There is a way of telling the story in a way na parang, okay, you are still imparting values, not
Okay.
necessarily
Yeah.
to have that kind of effect.
Yeah. I think Diba? Malungkot din if you're doing something that's not you.
Yeah.
Diba? So
It shows. It'll show.
it'll show.
It'll show. Makikita na half-hearted, hindi siya, no? And people will feel it. Just like actors din, parang, di
Yeah.
ba, makikita mo pag hindi talaga love.
Yeah. Yeah. Direct, this has been wonderful. I super appreciate the conversation, and I'm looking forward to your next projects. And hopefully we have you again soon, and let's talk more about these exciting projects to come.
Sure, sure. And hopefully, either I appear here or you appear in my show.
Why not? Why not? I'm waiting for the invite.
Yes, parang rewind lang at the right time, it will happen.
Yeah. Baka, no. Hopefully, this conversation, this storytelling session that we had, will have that impact, or at least provide a bit of perspective and appreciation to what happens behind the scenes, and what it takes to start and become successful in the film industry. So thank you. All right. Well, I think that's it for today, guys. So thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you again soon. All right. Take care. Bye bye.